Could Logan Paul somehow pull off a monstrous upset?
It's looking unlikely.
Look at the Superman punch. Paul with a shot to the kidney. Lucky punch! Reigns stumbles. Reigns in trouble.
He's down, he's not out.
Reigns back to his feet. A Superman punch. Cover for the win. Cover for the win. Down by Reigns.
What the hell are we witnessing, Michael?
But for Logan Paul, Wade, he said it would take one lucky punch, but it didn't. It took one lucky punch and a Superman punch, and Reigns still able to survive.